Zenith. God, it's so white and bright in here. Oh, ow, that's bright. The subject is better discussed with colleagues in Kasharawa. About your subject. I can't divulge the specifics, but it's a viability study for outfitting constructs with a vision. I'm a spantamard elementalism researcher specializing in the flow of elemental energy. I don't know enough about power and constructs, so I'll need help. That's how academic research works. It's not something one can just power through alone. Few can be like Rafayette, who can do research alone and produce lots of results. On top of that, sometimes it's necessary to work together. I mean, sometimes, sure, but not like all the time or frequently. Oh gosh, there's a lower level is ready. Oh, yeah, as well. Splat. Enter House of Dana. Okay. Sure. The library. Katayun. Hello, are you here to borrow books? Do you have your access permit as a student or teacher? About the House of Dana. The House of Dana is the library of the academia. Researchers and students can borrow many books on general knowledge. Some books are only open to higher level researchers for use in their literature reviews. After all, most knowledge can be attained through the Akasha. Many people who still read just want to see the source of the knowledge with their own eyes. I'd say the House of Dana is more like a museum in spite of being known as the Library of Sumeru. I'm the librarian who's in charge of lending and sorting books. My family's been in this line of work for generations. I had a thing for the smell of newly printed books since I was a kid, so I'd say I've landed a dream job. But the work turned out to be more simple than I'd imagined. Many come here not to borrow books, but instead to look for a quiet place where they can contemplate issues. So I don't really have much work to do except for tidying up the bookshelves. Oh, that's sad. The Akasha really have put you out of work, haven't they? How do you access the books at the top? Do you have ladders that large? Are there books to collect in here? Oh my god, there is. The Tale of Shirua and Shirin. The Lay of Alamar. Folio of the Foliage and Scroll of Steaming Song. Yes, jumping in tables is normal for me. Oops, so not the right button. The Shepherd and the Magic Bottle. What a name. An Ode to Soul Light. How do I know when I've reached the beginning again? Ah, okay, other side of this. And this should bring me back to the beginning. So now do the rear. Hey, accomplishment. Excuse me, don't mind me. This is normal behavior. 100% normal. I'm not sure what I'm at the beginning of here. Not a guess. My colleagues must be working very hard to write project applications right now. Project applications? Everyone knows that to ensure good funding, you have to get your application approved by the academia. With an approved project in Mora, you can hire more students. And students who work for you and stable funding from the academia mean a great future. But I don't think it's really worth it. Just think about the terrible competition you'll face. It's too much trouble to get your application approved. And I heard that the academia has given all its funding to some secret projects lately, so no one can really get a single more out of their applications. What a waste of time. Yeah, I'm very curious about this project. I just can't find anyone to talk to me about it. Am I near the beginning yet? Can't be because there's a book over here. Okay, so I'm still a few series short of books. Are there books in the middle? It doesn't look like it. Oh, this is back at the beginning. Oh, hey. Not doing too poorly. Oh, come on. Oh, there aren't any books in the middle. How do I get up top? Can I get up top? Maybe I can't get up top. Activate. It's a lift? Oh, God. Does that take me up to the higher floor? I think it does. And then I can look at the bookshelves up there. Great. I think we've got to progress the storyline, guys. I'm assuming that was a dead end on the other side. Yes. Okay, cool. Okay, but we must come back when the lift is operational. I wonder how long that's going to take. I didn't look at these bookshelves. No books flashing at me? Nah, cool, great. Thank you, Katayun. I appreciate the knowledge that I have gathered here today that I will never read. And what was underneath here? Okay, just a bunch of people. And let me get back up. Okay. Sleep back to the... Yeah. Yes, okay, so that's all this place entails, right? Okay, I think we've been through all the halls. I could be wrong, but I think we've covered it all. Wait, Iris is back here. Hi, Iris. Okay, well, this has been a delight. I still feel like I've missed a lot, but we covered some things. Okay, we're back at the bank. And that's the end of that road. Okay, let's get back this way. Got this guy here. Thanks. Just stealing from you, don't mind me. A hangar. What do you need? I just wanted to chat. I'm a blacksmith who's been crafting weapons for the Eremites. Sometimes I make tools, accessories, and furniture pieces for other people too. Samaria worships Dendro, and most of the researchers aren't in the habit of arming themselves and believe in greater Lord Rukadevata, so most seem to find the idea of metallic weapons off-putting. I can make wooden weapons too, but the majority of the orders I get in are for the pattern-wielded steel weapons required by the mercenaries. I'm alright. Seems like you're pretty confident in your abilities. But as I say, people with umbrellas are most easily damped on rainy days. That makes no sense whatsoever. You better be careful. Regular maintenance of handy weapons will help you better deal with the crises. Okay, thanks. Hamawi.
Things can't go on.
General goods. When will my second son finally get a proper job? Hello there. Sorry about that. How can I help you? What is it? He's not a child anymore. That Jut is your child. He's even younger. But he's already settled down. He's just fooling around all day with nothing to do. Even if he could apply for some technical information from the Akasha terminal like his brother and use it to find a steady job, that'd be fine. But instead, he whiles away the day thinking about all that dangerous and unreliable stuff. And the moment he gets any money in hand, he runs straight to the exchange. I just don't know what I'm going to do with him. What do you think? How can I get those adventurers to stay away from my son? I have no answer for you there, sir. None whatsoever. Ooh, got some dancing happening. Ooh, Nilo? Well, there's no names, probably not. I didn't see you earlier. I'm sorry.
In my opinion, Jutes is the best stall.
Okay, interesting. Anyway, back around we go. I love how these doors just open for me. It's so polite. This is where I needed to be? Yeah. Treasure Street. Alright. Oh, I was going to talk to Eunice, but okay. Never mind. Ooh, there were flowers outside I totally missed.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
Wow, Catherine works fast. To be fair, I've traversed the entirety of the city. So yeah. Wait, I never found out how to go around that back road. Damn.
It's nice to meet you, Asfand. We'd like to ask you about something.
I'm assuming we are telling him as we speak.
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way.
Well, you just said you've been in conversation with the Adventurers Guild, so one would assume you physically spoke to Catherine?
Ha! It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
But can you find me someone who can? Because no one seems to know anything, and it's really alarming.
Wait, seriously? That's it?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you.
Well, of course, you're mercenaries.
We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid. It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yes, I have noticed. Is that for two reasons? One, they don't accept that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata has died. And two, is it because Lesser Lord Kusanali has been hidden away by the sages? I swear it's not by her own volition.
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
But why? One, none of you were alive to even have known Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, because she died over 500 years ago. So, none of you personally had any relationship with her, so I don't see why you're worshipping her still. And two, you have your current Archon, your current deity. Why are you still hanging on to the past when they're dead and your new Archon is here? It's weird. I could understand if this all happened in their lifetime, so they have personal attachment to Rukkhadevata. But it was 500 years ago. No one knows them. Why are you all so wrapped up in the past?
In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy.
Wow, that's disparaging to poor Lesser Lord Kusanali. I mean, is any of this her fault? No, it isn't. And as far as I'm concerned, the Akasha is one of the worst things you guys have because it just... You're treating knowledge and wisdom in a bad way. I don't think it was very healthy to have used it that way.
Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata and hold her in greater esteem.
And I think that's great folly.
Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists. And that's all.
And nobody finds that weird or troubling. You people are strange.
Really? Aw. After hearing all of that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the God of Wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us.
Alright, well, thanks for the info, Osfond.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
Except you didn't. You didn't help me at all. Now where am I going? After leaving the Citadel of Regzar, you questioned several people in Sumeru City. Are we gonna get arrested?
Seems Osfond was right
Hey,
about most
put me
people's
back at the Citadel.
attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it.
Yeah, that's a terrible way to think about life. That's why one of the reasons why I think the Akasha is hazardous to their mentality.
We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Hi?
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Okay, we just met a cultist. This is great. This is great. Or a zealot.
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon.
So you're a great devotee of Kusanali, but you've never met her. Oh, this is just so weird. What sort of legend? Can you tell us a legend?
Sure. It goes like this.
That didn't answer the question.
Long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament.
Is Kusanali up there?
The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon.
Is this in the time between greater and lesser?
In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said, "O Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go."
What an amazing story.
Yeah, thanks for the story. Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
But it doesn't help us.
In a way, it seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Of course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
So why are the Eremites stopping her from speaking?
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened?
I think it has something to do with those people over
It
there.
looks like they're searching for someone. Dunyarzad was acting super nervous just now. You think they're looking for her? Ugh, this stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
We really
We
didn't.
can't let them get in the way now.
Paimon, we had nothing. We had someone who just told us a weird story that had no relevance to anything.
Let's see if we can get rid of them. Then we can catch up with Dunyarzad.
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Munua.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah,
Quick, after her!
They're going so quickly.
That should keep him busy for a while. Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad.
I don't know where you think we'll find her. Other side of this building? Oh, we didn't go into this building. How remiss of me. Feresht, treasure appraiser extraordinaire. You're just the kid of that person, aren't you? Someday I'm going to inherit the family business and run it even better than father. And you are. You may call me Master Treasure Appraiser, prospective antiques collector, and future prominent businessman Feresht. When it comes to appraising treasure and collecting antiques, my sole objective is to surpass father. Then there will be no one better than me. As for the business side of things, I have 2 more formidable opponents to defeat. One is that sly Suleika. With that silver tongue of hers, she's able to sell something as cheap as a rug at a high price. I'm not going to lose to her. The other is that Lord Sangamar Bey, often mentioned by father. I don't know who that is yet, but father makes it sound like there's someone even more impressive. It doesn't matter. A powerful adversary is all the more worth the challenge. Just wait and see. Hello, Khalid.
Trust me. Just take my word for it.
Oh my god, would you stop climbing shit? Just look at him. Hello, welcome. Tell me about yourself. I'm an antique collector, and I sell jewelry here and there. Precious antiques are worth treasuring, and their prices are also out of the budgets of ordinary people, so not many are making sales for me. What I do care about is whether I can get more vendors as discerning as Lord Sangamar Bey to supply me with the most valuable collector's items. That is to say, trading is more like my side business. As for my main business, I suppose that would be to raise my son into a collector with tastes as astute as my own. Fresh is a gifted child. I'm certain he can become an even more renowned antiques appraisal expert than me. Okay, well, good for you there, sir. Dunyarzad. There you are.
There you are, Dunyarzad.
Blue dress.
We thought you might have been long gone by now.
That shit's purple. Are you guys colorblind?
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me.
Why?
Uh-oh. Looks like there's some coming this way.
Huh? More of them? Then what are we standing here for? Run!
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run.
How about we find some place to hide?
Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
All right, let's move out. Stay behind us. We'll keep an eye out for anyone looking for you.
Are we actually going to do this?
Trust me. Just take my word for it.
No, we're not. Anywho, we haven't gone to this northern part. How does one get... Oh, I see. I went this way. You can go that way. Oh, hell yeah. Let's do that. So, down and then down this way. I see. No name. Oh, you sell harbor fruit. Hello, why are your doors open? I'm just gonna, break in. God, these houses are small. Nevida Mahamata. Hello, what can I do for you? Are you working? Correct. The Bimarston and neighbouring areas are under my jurisdiction. Don't be nervous. I primarily monitor the doctors and patients, so there is no inadvertent breach of confidentiality. The Academia distributes information on a need-to-know basis through the Akasha terminal, so extra leaks could cause unwanted problems. It'd be great if you could work with our mandate and report anything unusual at once. Okay, I'm just gonna steal from your house. Soz. Thanks. Oh, and that leads back down and around. But to where? Back down and around where? What is that? Oh, House of Dana. The Sanctuary of Siristana. So where does this lead? Nilu is how you're pronouncing it. Okay. Oh, next to the dancer. Of course. Yeah, okay. What is this? Intern Doctor at Bimastan. Blessings from the Dendroarchon. I hope all our patients will get well soon. Are you a doctor? I'm just an intern. I still have a lot to learn. It is both my job and my wish to protect and help the weak. Stronger people are often under the spotlight, but medics should care more for weaker patients. Greater Lord Rukadvarta might have the same vision as she led the researchers to build a Aether.
Hello. Do you need help with anything?
Tomorrow. Nope, we're going for the sign. When a man sighs, sumpter beasts also stay quiet. Okay, Tamara. Hello, please see Dr. Zakaria if you need help. And you are? I'm an intern, responsible only for patients' medical records. Anything else is out of my jurisdiction. Are there many sick people? Sorry, but per official orders we cannot disclose patient information, including conditions and numbers. Please forgive me. Useful, thank you. That's called wrong buttons. Soz. Hello, how can I help you? What is this place? The Burmistan provides free medical treatments from the academia to the people. The doctors here are all researchers and students from the same institute. No matter your social status, everyone can bask in the glow of the healing. The healing is what the sages realized with guidance from the gods. Where do the sages even reside, by the way? I've traversed almost this entire city, and I have not found a building that looks like the sages reside in. At least that's what's written in the doctor's manual. Can I go inside? This place doesn't have enough buildings that I can enter for my liking. To be fair, neither do any of the other cities. Go again. Herb farmer. Hello, do you need medical herbs? It totally says medicinal, but sure. My father was a herb farmer. After I survived a shipwreck, I came home to help grow herbs. Is that your father back there? I was unable to go to sea due to the after effects of that shipwreck. Huh? So I reapplied for knowledge on growing herbs from the Akasha terminal. I survived only because of the immediate first aid. It was natural for me to support my father when he decided to provide herbs for Burmistan for free. If possible, I want to pass the examination to study medicine at the academia, but then you won't be able to help your father. Just FYI. Pardon. Thanks for saving my son, Greater Rukadvarta. About your son. My son was a fisherman, and the boat capsized while out at sea. He was about to die until the Burmistan doctors saved him at the last second. Ever since then, I started providing free medicinal herbs to Burmistan. All we got is a small yard. I love your grammar. It didn't yield much, but we'd do anything we could to help. Cool. Hello, Nigel. Solar fertilizer distributor. I can read. Hi, here for fertilizer. Can you give me your name? Only those on the list can get it. Yes. I'm commissioned by the academia researchers to allocate... Oh, it's still windy. Free fertilizers to farmers on the list. The Anahitian blessing is a union of the Dendroarchon's gift and the sage's wisdom. It's very effective and easy to apply. As long as our farmers follow directions and use it regularly, they'll be guaranteed a bountiful harvest. I'll take your word for it. Be with you in a second, Jahan. Just rounding out my waypoint collection in Sumeria City. That should be all of them, right? Nailed it. A combination of abundant sunshine, plenty of rain, and the Anahitian blessing will be guaranteed. Will guarantee, oh my god, a good harvest. About the blessing. What, you never heard of the Anahitian blessing? It's practically essential to growing crops, and it's not an overstatement to say it's our saviour. Oh wait, I should say the Dendroarchon is a saviour, since the blessing is a gift from her. O greater Lord Rukadvarta, O Dendroarchon, may you grant us bountiful harvest. He's dead! Sorry, it sounds like a male name. She's dead! And the fact that you're confusing me with your stupid lords. No wonder I keep calling them males. They're freaking females. She's dead, or at the very least, no longer in action. Start giving your goddamn prayers to the Lesser Lord. who's still alive. God damn it, you people irritate me. I feel so sorry for Lesser Lord Kusanali, honestly. I really do. Okay, and that's the way out of the city. Alright, T to the tavern. Lombard's Tavern. Oh, we actually get to go in for business this time instead of just for recreation.